mention at High Court Civil Division before Justice Isaac Mwata at 2 p.m. Now the hearing of the main petition has not started due to some other applications in which Mukesh is seeking leave of court to amend the election petition, and it has not yet been decided yet. So with me I have the counsel for the respondent, Mr. George Musisi. Good morning, counsel for the respondent.
Yes, good morning.
Yes. What do we expect today?
Like you've mentioned, there are two applications regarding the main case. One of them is because Mr. Mukesh sought to amend his petition, which we argued that it is unlawful because election petitions don't envisage, our laws don't envisage amendment of the petitions. And like we've already said, after realizing that the petition was very weak, he's seeking to waste court's time by amending what he already filed. So we applied to have that amended petition which he already filed unlawfully struck off. And today at 2 p.m. the judge, Justice Mwata, will be informing us of the position of when he'll give a ruling on that. And he'll also fix the main petition for mention meaning that he'll tell us what is the status of when he will give those rulings, and we have the main petition heard. Then we shall come back to court after today on Wednesday 15th for a ruling still on the application for amendment, when the judge will either allow them to amend or he will dismiss their application to amend, and we have the main petition set for hearing.
So what has taken this case so long, and which side is delaying?
The cases has taken so long largely because of the petitioner's lawyers or the petitioner himself, because like we mentioned, there are some applications before we hear the main file. There are some applications to be disposed of, but that has largely been because he sought to amend, which we are saying it's unlawful. Election laws allow specific timelines within which to do everything, and this was not complied with by the petitioner. So he has been seeking to amend his case by adding more evidence, which we think that you cannot give more evidence after the timelines have been set. So the delay, and which we think is an abuse of court process, has largely been on the petitioner's side, and we think that at an appropriate time the judge will throw out these matters.
So much, Mr. Georgie Musisi. That's it, Pamela. My name is Rashida Nakai here at High Court Civil Division. Good morning.
Good morning. That is Rashida Nakai giving us an update on that case. The hearing is up for this afternoon, and we wait to see how that plays out. We'll be giving you the details of that story in our subsequent bulletin. Don't forget, we are streaming live 100.2 Galaxy FM on our Facebook page, and it's the news that is happening hot on the heels. It is. Now, police in Tororo is hunting for a senior pastor accused of killing a 60-year-old man. The accused pastor is called Paul Owere, also known as Okwenje, a resident of Osia Lukoyo village in Oskuru Town Council in Tororo district. The deceased was reportedly taken to Owere's home for prayers on September the 8th, 2021, after his family suspected that he was demon-possessed. The pastor told Okecho's wife, only identified as Grace, to leave him at his home, saying that he did not have enough space to accommodate both her and her husband. However, the next day, as the family was preparing to check on the patient at the pastor's home in Amogoro, the pastor instead arrived at their household with a dead body of the man that he dumped at the household. The deceased family members embarked on burial arrangements. However, while dressing the body, they realized that it had deep cuts on the head, and this prompted them to file a police report. Moses Mugwe, the Bukedi Regional South Regional Police spokesperson, says that they have commenced investigations into the matter as the hunt for the suspect is currently ongoing.
As they prepared for the burial, and as they prepared to take the person for burial, the dead for burial, that is the moment they discovered that he had a wound on the head, which attracted their attention, and they called in police. Police responded from CPS Tororo together with our team of investigators. They picked the body and took it for post-mortem. Inquiries at hand.
Now in Jinja, police is searching for a shop owner on the run after a 2-year-old was electrocuted in his retail shop. The deceased has been identified as Anita Mwanje, who was killed in Mpumude West C cell, 10 meters from home in the southern division of Jinja City. It is alleged that Mwanje had gone to play with other children around the shop and by accident put her fingers in an open socket that led to her unfortunate death. Her father, Matia Kavuma, says that the residents alerted him about the death of his daughter.
Zisibadde mbadde ku mulimu nzo okulaba essimu nga bankubira essimu ti omwana amasanyalaze gamukubye sikitutte nga kikulu neŋŋamba ba ate ne baddamu ne bankubira ey'okubiri ne baŋŋamba nti omwana afudde bannange kwe kundeeta ku pikipiki ne ntuuka wano ne nsanga nga omwana afudde.
Kavuma says that the wife, level 100, is available on all telephone operators in the country. The junta announced a 4-day consultation program with different groups starting tomorrow. The meetings will involve religious leaders, civil society groups, and business people, among others. The junta has in the past said it was committed to transition process.
Forex Rates, sponsored by Glovo. Order anything, we deliver in minutes.
US dollar buys at 3,468, sells at 3,585. Pound sterling buys at 4,450, sells at 4,930. Kenya shillings buys at 30, sells at 32. Tanzanian shillings buys at 45, sells at 65, while the euro buys at 4,039 and sells at 4,214.
Forex Rates, sponsored by Glovo. Order anything, we deliver in minutes.
And that's how we conclude with this bulletin. I am Pamela. Good morning.
Hot on the heels. Agagwira War was sponsored by Get MTN Central Points when you deposit, send or withdraw MTN mobile money and use the points